I don't even mind that my face isn't even picking up on the screen because I look like a hot mess, but I'm currently house sitting for family and they have a really nice pool, though I didn't get to go in it because it was super cold and it was partly cloudy today, but I had a wonderful time sitting on the sun. I got a bit of a tan, and while I was out there I started reading The World's Next Door, and I'm on page 156, chapter 12. And why haven't I seen anybody talk about this book for summer reads? I do have to admit the beginning was kind of confusing because there's a lot of parentheses on things that I don't believe need to be parenthesized or even explained that much, but that's just me. And it seemed that the parenthesized sentences finally kind of subsided throughout the book. But I'm loving this. This is about a teacher who lives on an island in Canada. And recently royals have moved into the home next door. But this romance is between her and the royal's bodyguard. And it is so good. It's kind of like frenemies. Not frenemies. Well, maybe frenemies. Because, I don't know, they're not really enemies. They don't get along in the beginning, but they kind of do by bickering, I guess. They don't really set off on the right foot in the beginning, but it's more friendly banter than anything. Like, she likes to get on his nerves, and she likes it when he does the same thing to her, but she doesn't want to fall in love because she's had past bad relationships in the past, and she's kind of going through it right now at home. But anyways, I can't wait for something to start happening because it looks like it's coming soon. But yeah, I might finish this today, maybe earlier tonight after I finish snacking because I got hungry after getting out of the sun. But yeah, I'll update you on how that goes. It's 9:30 now. I didn't go to bed till like almost 12 because I finished The World Next Door. But anyways, I just wanted to update you on the book because I'm finished, and look at all these tabs. I think this is the most I've tabbed a book. Mostly because I didn't really know how to tab books, and so my thing was anytime I really loved the scene, I would tab it. Though there's one part on this book that I missed because I didn't have my tabs with me. And now I can't find it. And I don't know where it's at. I was skimming through the book, but I still can't find it. But anyways, this was super cute. I think I mentioned some stuff the last time when I started reading. Definitely like enemies to lovers, grumpy sunshine. I guess forced proximity, even though, because they're not exactly in the same place, but they are near each other where they always have to see each other. So I really enjoyed it. I think literally up to this last tab, I would have gave it a 5-star because I was enjoying it so much. I kind of looked past the whole parentheses in the book. If you don't know, there's like a ton of parentheses that are describing, she's already in her inner thought and then more inner thought with parentheses, which I really think made sense, and some of the information in the parentheses just wasn't needed. But I totally forgot about all that when I started loving it towards the end of the book. But then there came a scene where Piper gave a big speech and became the hero of the town, and it was it's too convenient for me, and it was just really weird, her whole speech. And I didn't understand how we got there, why we needed the speech and for her to become the hero of the town. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star. The ending kind of didn't do it for me, but yeah, I super enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. This was a great summer read because this is on an island and they go onto the boat. They're always on the dock. They're admiring the ocean. Amazing summer vibes. Now it's what I'm gonna read next because I have You Had Me at Hola and The Spanish Love Deception. And I know The Spanish Love Deception is gonna be a thicker book, so I don't know. I think I have 2 other books as well. And I'm trying to remember what it is. So I might do this as a little bit of like a vlog setup because it's too dark and my new camera keeps messing up the lighting. But let's see, today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So in 3 days, me and my sister and my mom are going to Cancun. We bought our tickets, but we're only bringing our carry-ons, and I want to bring books with me. But after packing my backpack, I don't know how well that's gonna go. So I'm just gonna pull out a few books that I've been thinking that I want to bring on this trip. I do have some ebooks already, which I'll mention later which ones I have, but I kind of want it all summer themed, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. I kind of already sacrificed clothes so that most of my stuff can fit in the bag. I don't know how that's gonna work for books, but let's see about these books. So I already have one pulled out right here, which is Book of the Month with no cover because I got this at the thrift store. And this is, you can't read it, but this is Beach Reads. I got this for like 20 cents at a thrift store. And I want to bring this with me because it's Beach Reads, so of course. Now in my romance section that I have, as you can see, we have people we meet on vacation. I just recently got this at a thrift store too. And I want to take this with me. I want to take this on the trip with me. So we'll see about that. The Spanish Love Deception. I mean, we're going to Cancun, but I want to take that with me. I want to read Song of Achilles because it's set in Greece and I feel like that's very hot summer vibes. And the house in the Cerulean Sea. This is sea, so I mean kinda. So let's just get these out. There was one more book which is sea related, and it's The Daughter of the Pirate King. Now, here's the thing. Those aren't all gonna fit in my backpack, which is like literally right there. It's not gonna fit in there. But I'm gonna have to see what I can shove into my backpack. Hello everybody. It's been 2 days since the Cancun trip, and I wanted to update. I didn't talk because I was with family, and most of the time I was just enjoying my time in Cancun. It was super nice. It sucks coming back home because you don't see the nice water anymore and the awesome resort. And also, for whatever reason, in Texas, it is so freaking hot. It's hotter than it is, or hotter than it was in Mexico, which is crazy. But anyways, I'm making myself cereal. I had to take my little cousin to school, both of them today. I had summer school. And I don't have anything planned today. Oh, I do. I still haven't finished People We Made on Vacation. I'm like, I think I'm 80 3% in or something like that. I just have a few more chapters. As soon as we landed in Houston, that was as much as I got through the book. I was trying to finish it. But I wanted to update you on some things because I wasn't able to talk while I was on my trip. So I thought it'd be a great time to update. So on my trip, on the way there, oh my goodness, what book was I reading? I'm sorry if you hear the dogs in the background. They won't stop following me, especially if it's that cereal. So on the way to Cancun, I ended up finishing The Problem with Forever. Now I wasn't planning to finish it. It was just when I was reading the book, I was legit almost done with the book. So I was like, you know, I can't fit it in my backpack, so I'm not gonna bring it with me. So I downloaded the ebook and read it on the flight to Cancun. And legit, I think the flight was an hour and 50 minutes. And then we had a bit of a delay where we were stuck on the runway for a while because there were a bunch of planes in front of us. But yeah, so I finished that. I gave it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It is a young adult. It does have some trigger warning topics like abuse, foster. I wouldn't say foster care is a trigger warning, but I would because some people haven't had a good experience in foster care, unfortunately. Also abuse, gang violence, I guess that's in there too. But I really enjoyed it. It was super sweet. I love the characters. I love the development in the characters, though I kind of found the development a little bit too fast. But it was a good book overall. Then of course I read beach reads on the beach, on the actual beach of Cancun, and it was super nice and it was super pretty. And I kind of forgot that somewhere I watched, they said that surprisingly beach reads isn't, I'm sorry about the glare of my glasses. I don't even know what I look like without, okay, whatever. That beach reads doesn't take place on the beach. And that's kind of the vibe that I wanted, and that didn't happen. I was kind of disappointed with the book. I thought the story with them too, I can't even remember their names, were super cute. But literally, I think I had 83% in, like 80 or 80, yeah, 80% in. And I just didn't have the motivation to finish it. They were together, and then there was still like a thick amount of pages left, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm done. It was too depressing. It was nothing. You should not read beach reads for summer vibes, is all I'm gonna say. If you want to read anything that's summer vibe by Emily Henry, I'd suggest People We Meet on Vacation. That is the book that I wish I read instead of beach reads, because beach reads was my first read in Cancun. I figured I wasn't gonna do a lot of reading because I wanted to spend time with my family. So I just wanted to only deal with that. Anyways, what was I saying after my cereal break? Yeah, people need to stop putting beach reads on their summer reads. Or summer recommended books. I gave it 3 stars. It was cute. That was it. I only was here for the story and I left as soon as I could. So now I'm thinking. Oh, the resort we were at had a library, and the library you can take, it's like the little free libraries, which was super awesome. So you can take a book, return it, or take a book and swap it out with a book you already have. So when I DNF'd beach reads, I left it at that library. They had a lot of selections, mostly mystery, crime, thrillers there. There were some romances, like historical romances. I wish I would have known going to the resort. Maybe I'll put a review that shows like, hey, it has a library, so you bring your books. But yeah, I wish I would have known because I had a ton of books that I could have just left there. But I didn't have room in my bag, so that wasn't gonna work. So I picked up The Love Hypothesis, and it isn't in like super great condition. It's whatever. I've been wanting to read it, and I kind of didn't want to pay for it, so I switched it out for Beach Reads. I'll show you the other one I got. But I ended up reading People We Meet on Vacation. Was enjoying that. I wish I could finish it on the beach. That would have been perfect. So like I said, skip Beach Reads. Beach Reads. People We Meet on Vacation. I'm not gonna lie, after reading Beach Reads, I was very skeptical I was gonna even like People We Meet on Vacation. So I kind of skimmed. I mean, to be honest, the whole like work section, I was like, I don't care. Give me to the couple and the vacation vibes. So I knew I wasn't gonna finish it on the trip, so I ended up leaving it at that library. And I picked up Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. I heard this is a good summer vibe as well, but I'll cry because it's something, it's like, oh my goodness, the Miley Cyrus movie. So maybe I'll like this one. So I have the People We Meet on Vacation on my ebook that I downloaded. And hopefully I could finish. I don't know when I'm gonna finish. I don't know when I mean, I could do it now and maybe sit outside, but it's so hot out. But yeah, that's what I wanted to update you on. I don't know how I'm gonna do this video.